Okay, so technological convergence is the tendency for different technology systems to evolve towards performing similar tasks. So that basically means that a bunch of technologies come together to make one technology that has all of the benefits of all those technologies. So, for example, that would be a phone, so a smartphone. So, a smartphone you can play games, you can record video, you can record sound, you can watch videos and movies and listen to music. So all of those things are different technologies, but they've been put into one, and it can also make phone calls. So in order to record a video, you would need a camcorder, or if you want to take a photo, you need a camera. If you wanted to listen to music, you would have to use a radio or an MP3 player. If you wanted to watch a movie, you have to go to cinema or watch TV, see if there's a movie on the TV. And if you wanted to play a game, get out Monopoly or something. So now you can do all of that on one device, and that's basically what technological convergence is when, so to summarize, it's just loads of technology coming together to make one piece of technology. It benefits the film industry because it's easier that the film industry's content is more available, so audiences can access it easier, and it's easier to distribute and market their content. So now film industries and companies can digitally upload their content so that they can send it to different cinemas so that they can screen it to their audiences. So now more cinemas are able to play their content, which means more people can see it. So more people are more likely to go see it because it's closer to them, kind of thing. If there's a cinema that's closer to them, they're more likely to go to a cinema that's closer to them to watch a movie instead of going like on a bus and a train and a plane or something just to watch a movie. And streaming sites such as Netflix and Hulu, they have films that are available for audiences to rent and buy. So now audiences can watch films and TV series on their phone. So Netflix has 75 million subscribers, so that's 75 million people who have access to the film industry's content. So more people are more likely to watch their content because they can do it from the comfort of their own home or on their way to school or work or wherever they're going, kind of thing. So it's easier for them to get it. So 10 million hours of Netflix is watched per day, and it's available on you can watch Netflix on your phone, tablet, TV or Xbox, and generally everyone has at least a smartphone or a TV, so a smart TV, so you can watch it there as well. And each account allows streaming for up to 6 devices, so you can buy one account and then you can a lot of people give their Netflix passwords to their friends or their family. I have my friend's Netflix password, and you can watch Netflix. They can watch it onto 6 different devices, so it'll be a TV, a tablet, Mac, or a mobile phone. I think that's just 4, but there's more. You can have more than one phone on each thing. So that's how it benefits the film industry. Also, there's this thing called digital rights management, which protects the film's content, and so people can't copy it, basically. So digital rights management is a class of controversial technologies that are used by hardware manufacturers, publishers, copyright holders, and individuals with the intent to control the use of digital content and devices after sale. There are, however, many competing definitions. Let's not say that. Digital rights management is a class of Digital rights management is a class of controversial technologies that are used by hardware manufacturers, publishers, copyright holders, and individuals with the intent to control the use of digital content and devices after sale. So that basically means that their content is protected after it's been sold. So say you've gone to a shop to buy a movie, and you take it home. If you put it in your laptop or your DVD player, you can't copy it. The only way you can watch that movie is if you have the DVD. And they do this for a lot of games as well. So I have a Sims 3, and you can only play Sims on if you have the CD. So you can't just copy it and then copy it on your laptop and copy it on someone else's laptop. You can only play it if you have the CD, basically. So that's an advantage, because then the industry, it lessens the amount of pirating that happens. And that leads me to my disadvantages for technological convergence for the film industry. It's easy to pirate films and easy to make it available to the audiences online. So you can just, because a phone, you can record film. People will go to the cinemas and record a film on their phone, and then say upload it to Twitter or Facebook, and then someone else will upload it to a site like Watch32 or Movie 2K. Then a lot of people can just come and watch the film for free, even if it's poor quality. Some people would prefer to watch it as a poor quality instead of going to cinema and paying for it. So that's a lot of that's piracy. And it's believed that 8,000 jobs are lost in the UK per year due to internet piracy, and 25 billion is lost to firms in the US per annum from for internet piracy as well, from such as Watch 32 or Movie 2K. So internet piracy is a disadvantage for the film industry of technological convergence. Technological convergence benefits audiences because it's easier to create your own content. So there's a YouTube account. There's many YouTube accounts, but there's one called Corridor Digital, and they do a lot of digital shorts. So they did a web series which was called Sync, and I think it had 4 episodes. And they had produced, edited, and distributed it all by themselves through the use of YouTube and their own technology kind of thing. And another similar to that is Rooster Teeth and Rocket Jump. Rocket Jump did Video Game High School, which is a web series which they created and produced and got actors for. And they continue to they did that as a series. It has 3 seasons, and it was a very popular TV series, web series, and it was free to watch, so a lot of people watched it, and it's also available on Netflix now. So another one is Rooster Teeth. They do an animated web series called Ruby, RWBY, which is it's anime, and they create and cast their own actors as well for the voiceovers, which is, it's not easy, but it's become more available for people to make kind of TV series and movies, instead of, the process isn't kind of exclusive to film companies nowadays. So that's an advantage for the audiences, because they can see movies and make them. So you can publish these your own content through sites such as YouTube and Vimeo and Dailymotion, and you can edit them with apps like you can record and upload them to sites with your phone, and then you can edit them with your laptop, as long as you have softwares such as Adobe Premiere or Final Cut or iMovie. or Windows Movie Maker. And then you can market them or distribute them through social media sites such as Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, and get kind of hype for your film so that people watch it and then kind of share your content afterwards. So there's a site called Kickstarter, and Kickstarter started in April 2009, and since then over $2 billion has been pledged by 10 million users for more than 100,000 creative projects. So Kickstarter is where you go on to Kickstarter, and then you kind of say what your idea is, why you need funding for it, and then people will donate, and you, depending on how much you donate, depends on what kind of reward you get. So the Veronica Mars movie was funded by their fans. So they started a Kickstarter, and they hadn't expected it to go anywhere, but it turns out that a lot of people wanted a movie because the TV series got cut. So they wanted a movie to kind of resolve the storyline, and the movie was a success. It went to cinemas, and fans were very happy with the end product. So that's also another advantage for technological convergence, because Kickstarter is a Web 2.0 site where audiences can feedback and audiences can create as well. So a disadvantage of technological convergence for audiences is that they can't get all movies for free online because of digital rights management, because the data, their content is protected. So audiences still have to go to cinemas and buy a ticket to watch a movie, or pay their network bill to watch a TV series. I think that technological convergence is very important to the future of the film industry, because if the film industry doesn't evolve, then I feel like they'll be left behind. So if they only want to play their movie in cinemas, then they might not get as much kind of like profit as they want to, or not a lot of people will see it, because not everyone wants to go to the cinema to see a movie because ticket prices as well, and the price at the cinema, where you could just watch it at your own home if it was available on Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime, or if someone could upload it onto the internet kind of thing. And so yeah, it's very important